Hello, hello, everybody. How we doing this afternoon? Hello. Y'all, it's been a day, but my fiance is proud of me, and that's all I can want in life. Ah. So, couple changes today. As you may have seen in the message in the chat, I don't have music playing today. I was dropping frames a lot last time, and I haven't figured out why, but it was suggested that maybe my computer can't handle streaming music and streaming video at the same time. Something just was loud out in my parking lot, so you jump. So the music isn't streaming on my computer. I do have it playing in the background on my TV and Xbox behind me because if there's no background music behind me for 2 hours, I will lose my mind. So I've got some background music. Apologies that you don't. If it ends up that this isn't the problem, then we'll figure something else out. Part of me wonders if it's because I'm recording as well, but I don't know. I'm no expert on this. So, first off, let's start with the coffee we're doing today. It's iced because I brewed the pot this morning. And then the pattern we're doing today. So, in the Discord that I have for my video game streaming channel with my wife, I asked about what I should do today. The options were to work more on Ace Care Thulu, like make the accessories, so the arms and everything. Bigfoot, Flatwoods Monster, Pickle Boys, which I don't think I have a Pickle Boy in here to show you guys right now, but I'll get some pictures up at some point. And then a Jason Voorheese themed Care Bear. The Jason Voorheese themed Care Bear won. Not in my Discord, in the other Discord that I had put it into. So, yup, Rooney. All right. Over here on my smaller monitor, I do have the stream health thing up, and it's telling me that things are looking good. So we'll see how this goes today. Oh, before we get started, so Big Gay Pride Market in Madison is going to be the weekend of June 13th through the 15th. So Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday night is Friday the 13th, so I've been working on some Jason Voorhees themed stuff for just that night only, and just take a look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? He's not finished yet. I need to put some detailing on his mask, but I'm waiting for a time when Katie can help me with it, because it suggests to do like yarn to stitch things in place, but the pattern only shows like the red lines here and here, and I want to do black to make it look more of a mask. So we're either going to do it in puffy paint or we're going to do it in felt. So that's something she and I got to do together. But yeah, I'm very proud of him. He's super cute. Something I had to say while putting him together. I had everything pinned together, and I'll post some pictures on the Cryptids, Cuties, and Chaos Instagram of him. But he was just a bunch of uh plushy sticks just all through him, in his arms, on his, like, holding his head in place, holding his feet in place. And it looked so weird. And I had to take the arms off to sew his head on. So I'm like, okay, buddy, hang on. I gotta take your arms off for a moment so I can get to your neck. Things that sound unhinged out of context for 100, Alex. All right. So he's hanging out there. What else can I show you? Oh, this is my little box of things that I haven't put in with the rest of the stuff that's going to markets yet. We have some of these that I made this morning. It's just a little, there we go. It's just a pen, and it's got a Barbie Jason Voorhees button on it, and this one specifically spins. I've got a couple more that spin like that. Let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, here we go. Little Jason Ace keychain. Ace icon Jason Voorhees. And then this one is specifically for my wife, because I bought the beads because she liked them. We have Hello Kitty Freddy Krueger. Yep, this one is specifically made for my wife. I got to put the keychain and the little clip on it and everything, but for the most part, it's done. And then, just basic pumpkin spice latte and let me turn the donut around. There we go, pumpkin spice latte and donut. I think I need to glue part of this in place because these kind of twist apart really easily. So, like, if I twist enough, this will come off. But I have some crazy glue, and I just put the crazy glue in place and glue things together. All right. So, Jason Voorhees themed Care Bear using the Cthulhu pattern by Eldstitch Horrors. So the pattern also comes with instructions on how to make a muzzle, so like the nose area. I'm going to do that instead of putting tentacles on him because the tentacles are not going to work. And the plan is to, well, here, let's use this guy as a thing. So imagine this is a teddy bear. So like the ears are going to be here, and then the strap of the mask is going to go around here, and then right here in the middle is going to be a nose on the mask. Because you know what? We're just going to get as ridiculous as possible. Because, oh, why not? Okay. Sorry, it's been a day for me. Well, let's get some yarn going. This is Burnette Blanket. I don't know what color it is because I lost the label a while ago, but it's the darkest brown I have. So we're going to start out by making his boots, and I decided that for this guy, instead of doing another standing one, we're going to do a sitting one because it'll be kind of cute for like little Jason Voorhees to be sitting down with his, well, kind of like this guy. So he'll be sitting down kind of like this guy. You got to remember if I need to move him towards the chat so then you guys can see him better. All right. So the weather has been awful, and I'm the type of person who's my migraines get worse when like there's high pressure and all that. So had thankfully I didn't have one today. I had one last week. No, I said not. Can you tell I'm out of it? I had one last night, like trying to sleep with a massive migraine. It's not fun. 3, 4, 5. Which it's good I didn't have a migraine today because I had banking today, which is a very important task that needs to get done so that contractors get paid and we get paid by other places and all that jazz. All right. Increase by 5. Need to reach around and grab a stitch marker from behind here because what happens is I take stuff out to the living room to work on it, and then I don't bring it back. So then all my stitch markers are out in the living room. I gotta fix that one of these days. So, did banking, and tomorrow I'm supposed to be getting trained on a task that I wasn't super enthusiastic about, honestly. Um, and then I realized why. So what happened was I got back from my lunch break, which is just my two 15-minute breaks switched together, so then I leave like at 2 o'clock instead of 2:30. And what happened was I'm like, okay, I need to read over this procedure again so I can figure this out and I'll know how to do it tomorrow, and then I won't look like an idiot when the person training me is trying to train me and watch me and all that. And then just reading it wasn't sticking in my brain. So I'm like, ugh, you know what? I'm just going to try doing the task while I'm reading over the procedure and see how it goes. I won't do anything that would like cause problems. Like, I won't save things to the specific folder that they're supposed to get saved in. When they're done, I'll just save everything to my desktop and we'll go from there. So, as I start doing it, I'm realizing that I'm actually figuring things out and I'm not as anxious as I usually am. And I realize the problem is the person training me. Sweet person, salt of the earth. but they have this way of when you miss something, they say no and nope in a way that just makes it so much more obvious that you are being watched like a hawk while you're doing things. So I'm just sitting there, like reading through the procedure and figuring things out on my own and having such a better time with it. Like, I finally went to my boss and I'm like, forgive me, boss lady, for I'm doing something that I probably shouldn't be doing right now. And their response was, LOL, what are you doing? Or no, LOL, that's gotta be trouble. And I explained to them everything I just said to you all. Like that I'm doing this on my own and I'm actually understanding it and it doesn't seem as complicated now. And she's like, oh, that's good. That I can't remember exactly what no, she asked me, "Well, didn't we talk about you doing this before?" I'm like, "I don't remember, but let's say we did so it doesn't seem like I just went rogue." And she's like, "No, I don't see it as going rogue. I see it as you taking control of your training and getting it done in a way that makes you feel comfortable." And I'm like, "Yeah, I actually do feel a lot more comfortable doing this." So we talked a little bit more about it, and what's going to happen tomorrow is instead of me being watched by the person who was training me, another person is going to sit with me and go over what I've done so far and help me work through the rest of it. And then we'll send it over to the person who is supposed to be training me. And they will I gotta get this set better so you guys can actually see my hands. And they will check it over for mistakes and whatnot. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, it's just being on a phone call with somebody and they're watching your screen and um I don't know if I mentioned it before, but last week I wasn't supposed to be doing it was supposed to be another person working with the trainer to walk through it, but that person was late. And so the trainer just decided that I was going to start doing it. And I'm like, they're like, hey, do you want us to give it a try? I'm like, no, I actually don't. I absolutely do not want to do that right now. And she's like, well, do it anyway. Not, I wasn't happy about it. Like I went to my supervisor after. I'm like, look, I was not prepared to do this. It threw off my entire thing. I am in the worst mood ever now. And so, yeah. All right. Things are looking good, bit rate and stuff wise. Like, looks like my dropped frames are down to 16.7%. The little, Wi Fi signal is green. I think that's good. So maybe it was the music, which sucks for you guys because you can't hear it. Which, by the way, tell me if I'm not sounding good because I don't have the baffle board behind my microphone right now. The main reason I had it there was because I had the music playing through my computer speakers, and I don't right now. They're playing off my TV. So, all right, we've got the start of a foot here. I'm just going to double check my stitches so we don't have repeats of Sunday night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We already have issues. This is what happens when I get talking too much. All right, we're just going to pull this out and see where we are. Probably what happened is I put 3 stitches in where I should have only put 2. So let's check this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bet you I'm supposed to start with 5 stitches. I bet you I started with 6. Let's find out. I'm so used to starting with 6 stitches in a continuous ring because, like, most of the time, that's what everybody wants you to use. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 stitches there. All right, let's just pull it out and try again, shall we? Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm using a J hook. This blanket yarn usually suggests an L, but I want it to be a really nice and tight stitch, so we don't have a lot of problems there. All right. Here we go again. Crocheting is just learning that you really honestly cannot count. No matter how well you think you can count, you are wrong. Two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All right, so we got to do 2 rounds of just increasing around. Now, I got to, since I'm just using the base pattern and it doesn't come with its own color changes, I kind of got to figure it out on myself. What I'm thinking is that I'll try to get I think I'll switch over to the lighter brown yarn after row 4, and then that'll give me 3 rounds of the lighter brown, so it doesn't just look like I'm sewing boots onto his. He doesn't have like thigh high boots or something. You know what I mean? Let's not do thigh high boots if we can help it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I put 3 stitches in 1 stitch. That is a way to increase, but we're not trying to go for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And again, I got to keep my hands down, see where you guys can actually see them. Hi, Kayla. How are you doing? Okay, so we got to do. All right, so this will be our last round of the dark brown for the boots. So just got back from grocery shopping. Off day today or day off? You know what I mean. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Kidlet is over for a little while. She helped. Good job, Kidlet. All right, so, if I stopped here like I was planning, this is how much of a boot we're going to have. So we're going to have to try a little bit harder. Well, we're going to have to, I'm thinking we do another round and see how that goes. So, okay, 1, 2. Come on. 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. 1. Something is off here. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. All right. For those who weren't here earlier, which I think I've already figured out what I did, maybe, I don't know. For those who weren't here earlier, we don't have music in the background today because I'm trying to figure out why I was dropping so many frames last time, and currently it seems like the music was the problem. I think there is a way to download playlists to your computer, so I'm going to look into that for next stream. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to be. I think what I did last time is put an extra stitch somewhere I didn't need to. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. There we go. That's how many we're supposed to have. All right, this looks more like a boot, I think. So we're going to change over to our lighter brown for pants here, which is front loop only, 8 single crochet, and then a decrease at the end to bring it down to 9 stitches instead of 10. Our light brown is terracotta. It's kind of orangey, but I didn't have anything else, so sometimes you just gotta do something. Come on. Come on. Yarn, please. We're about to have a yarn barf, because my yarn does not want to come out. Yarn! See, this is when I should just give in and pull from the outside, but I refuse. My goodness. Well, this certainly turned into a problem that I'll have to deal with at some other point in life. I started winding my yarn like this when I was I want to say in my early 20s. Just, it's quick, it's easy. My wrist is going to hurt for a little bit after this, but it'll stop the blob from being a blob and help me find the end. The rest of the skein has fallen to the floor and is hitting my foot, so I thought a cat was down there. Which I think Pepper's on the bed behind me. Yep. Pepper is on the bed behind me, but Pepper is also surrounded by the rest of the yarn I need for this project, so she probably won't be seen if I get up to go do stuff. All right. Okay, get my scissors over here a little bit closer. All right, so as mentioned previously before other people got here, I am doing the sitting version of the Cthulhu with Ace Cthulhu. I did the standing version. I don't know, there's just something about a little sitting Jason Voorhees bear that just seems super cute to me. When I figure out how to do counters in chat, I'm going to start a counter for how many times I lose my stitch marker. All right, just remembered I need to do this in front loop only, so I need to redo this stitch here. Come on, get in there. Thank you. Come on. So how's everybody doing? What's new? What's hip? What's happening? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That definitely does look a boot like a boot with a pant leg, so I'm happy. Um Need to get some stuffing in here now because the next row is folding this in half and sewing it together because well, not sewing it together, but let's stitching it up together because we're just going to crochet it right into place when we make the rest of the body. Kind of like I did with Mothman's arms, if you saw the Mothman video. If not, it's in my highlights or on my YouTube channel, which I'm about 90% sure the thing for YouTube is Bang Path YouTube. Let's find out. It's not. Okay. I swore I set one up. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? All right. Fold and single crochet across. So take the stitch marker out, put it here. Now, admittedly, it does look a little weird, but how. Sorry, It's that time of year. Allergy season and whatnot, so I just have the cough right now. Hey, Nova, welcome back from Unlurking. All right, so it does look a little weird. Twitch Mobile is being weird, apparently. Twitch Mobile, why? Why would you do this to us? So it's going to get put on like this. So the foot will be like this when it gets sewed onto the rest of the bear. Trust the process, everyone. Might have to take another work call. Well, you are at work. Work is important. Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you need to do, my friend. Messages weren't showing up on the feed and screen. I couldn't see any other chats. I saw some of your messages. I saw, let's see here. I'm scrolling up. I saw the 3 sheep and then meeting in like 4 minutes will work during it. If you sent any more messages than that, I did not see them. Were there 2 more that I didn't see or just 2 in total? 4, 5. It's fine. I refreshed Twitch. You know what? As long as things are fine, that's cool. Oh, okay. How's the audio sound, everybody who can hear audio? As I mentioned a little bit earlier, my mic doesn't have the baffle board behind it right now because the reason I had the baffle board behind the mic is because music was playing from my laptop speakers, and I actually don't have music playing through the laptop speakers because I'm testing to see if streaming music as well as streaming to Twitch is the reason why my frames were dropping. Huds, hello! Yes, hi. Yes, daytime Paxie stream, and yes, different. This is a different channel. Skulls and Cupcakes is still a thing. We're gonna be streaming on Wednesday nights, doing some video games. But hello, friend. Yeah, I finally listened to Amber, who kept saying that they thought I could do a crafting stream. So here I am. I do this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot of it is me realizing that I can't count and losing my stitch markers. That has been all of it. But hey, since there's people here, let me show you what I finished recently. Behold, tiny adorable Jason Voorheese. So, for those who don't know, the big gay pride market in June is the weekend of June 13th, 14th, and 15th. June 13th is a Friday. So Friday the 13th, and I'm making a bunch of Jason Voorhees themed stuff just to sell that night. He's not quite finished yet. I need to put some red highlights on him for his mask, and then my beloved is going to help me with some more details, like the little black spots where for like the air holes or whatever it is. Yeah, he's super adorable. Somehow he was adorable before I put the knife on, and then I put the knife on, and he became more adorable. I don't know how this works, but yeah. So he's all finished, almost all finished. I got to put the details on. Oh, hi Perry. Bye Perry. Mm. Perry the platypus just fell to the ground. This is one that I keep for myself because I lost his hat. I have no idea where the hat went, so he just kind of sits over here on my desk and occasionally holds plushie sticks for me. Oh, thank you, Huds. I've been doing this for a good 20-ish years, so it is just a platypus because I can't find his hat. If I ever find his hat, he'll become Perry the platypus again. All right, what am I doing? I'm doing another round of increases. That's what I'm doing. Okay, again, how is the audio sounding? Because I don't have the baffle board behind my microphone because I'm not streaming music right now because I think that's why I was dropping frames last stream. Audio's good? Okay. Thank you very much. Anyway, for those who missed it, I did a poll in the Skulls and Cupcakes Discord and also the Vendor Friender Discord, which is a bunch of local vendors who get together and share tips and just show off their stuff. And everybody wanted to see me make a Care Bear that looks like Jason Voorhees, so that's what we're working on right now. Ace Cthulhu is over there somewhere in the pile of junk that is my home office slash bedroom slash small business warehouse. My new tool for the snapper eyes hasn't come in yet. It's probably not going to be here until Thursday, but I'm hoping it gets here on Thursday before stream. We'll see what happens. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we got 20 stitches. That's what we want. If you're interested in seeing the pattern yourself, exclamation point pattern in the chat. If you want to know what coffee I'm drinking, exclamation point coffee. So yes, we have the coffee, we have the chat, we have the chill. All right. Trying to remember to keep my hands down so you guys can actually see them on the second camera. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. Nova, I keep forgetting to bring this. I forgot to bring this to your house. This is my Sonic the Hedgehog pencil case. Bang Path Breakthrough, and then that Bang Path Breakthrough takes you to all the creators. Bang Path Breakthrough 2 brings you to the specifically my page, which that's a good time to talk about this. I am doing fundraising for Breakthrough T1D. May 11th through the 17th, the variety creators are going to be streaming games, music. There's a bunch of crafter creators who are going to be streaming their crafts. So on the 16th, which is a Friday and not usually a day I stream on this channel, we are going to be making a bunch of Bongo the Confidence Squids. What is Bongo the Confidence Squid, you might ask? Well, this is Bongo the Confidence Squid. Nope, over this way. There we go. They don't all have a face on this. I just thought it would look cute, so he's got a little Kirby face. Um, before my beloved and I realized that we were dating, if I would ever like be not confident in myself or just talk down about myself, she would send me the squid emoji through a text and be like, "Bongo the confident squid believes in you." So when I found a squid pattern that I liked, I started making Bongo the confident squid plushies. This guy is just a little plushie, but we also have keychains. Look how tiny they are. Which, if you donate $50 to my campaign for Breakthrough T1D, which is, it used to be the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. They are now Breakthrough T1D. They have a Twitch channel. I believe it's called Breakthrough T1D. Anyway, if you donate $50 to my campaign, you will get yourself your own Bongo the Confident Squid keychain. And then on that Friday, I will be making the keychains for the thing. The good news, if nobody ends up getting one, that just means I make a bunch for the next market I have. It works out for me. All right, back to what I was talking about. This is my Sonic the Hedgehog pencil case that I bought specifically to use for crochet hooks. Okay, Nova, you know this about me, but I have ADHD and autism, so I don't know what the problem is. Is what is in the wrong place. Anyway, so yeah, it's got a little pocket in the front where I keep some stitch markers and an extra pair of scissors. There's a middle pocket that I haven't figured out what I'm doing yet, but that's my little carry case for some crochet hooks that I kept losing in the plain gray case that they had. Thank you. Okay, I will fix that later. All right. One, two, three, four, five. And now I got to do 5 decreases. We're shaping the boot now. Three. So, Huds, how did you end up here? Like, I know I follow you through this channel, but you're always done streaming by the time I'm done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2. Got a notification in my Discord promo channel. Cool. I have no idea how to set half of that stuff up, so I'm guessing you did it somehow. Thanks, man. All right. Nova, for next stream, I'm going to excuse me. I'm going to try and set it up so that we have a counter, and every time I lose my stitch marker, we add one to the counter. Oh. That makes sense. Yeah, I have both the Skulls and Cupcakes Discord, or the Skulls and Cupcakes account, and this account linked to my Discord. So yeah, I think it'll be amusing just to see how many times I go, where did I put my stitch marker? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I know you guys can't hear the music that I'm listening to, but if you want to, just put exclamation point chill hop into the chat, and you will get linked to my playlist for streams. I think you can download playlists from Spotify onto your computer, and if you can do that, I will probably do that for next stream so you guys aren't stuck in silence anymore. All right. Where's my brown? There's my brown. So this is a little bit more orangey than brown. It's terracotta, but it's the only other brown that I have right now, so that's what we're going with. Well, the only other brown I have in this weight, which is super bulky weight, but the Big Twist Plush super bulky weight is way thicker than this. Okay. Probably won't need the dark brown again because really you just need it for the boots. Come on, get into the stitch, please. Thank you. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy, you're working on your to-do list for the market. How's that going? Gotta reach behind me and grab some stuffing for the foot. Realized after 20 minutes of going, oh yeah, I want to make this, this, and this. All right. Got the feet stuff. Now we do the squish test to see if the feet are about the same squish. They are. I looked at my spreadsheet and saw my to-do list was like 150 plushies. Why would you do that to yourself? Don't do that to yourself. All right. So now we just got to stitch together. I get excited about ideas too. Like I have a bunch of patterns that I bought to make for markets and stuff and still haven't made them because the ones that I use are pretty popular and time consuming. So, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I do got to make some more cactus cats at some point, which here's a cactus cat. Made him on our first stream. Got a little cactusy tail. Cactus cat is actually a cryptid, so it fits with the cryptids, cuties, and chaos. All right. So we've got our feet made. There, you can actually see them now. I promise there is two of them. And these will get like attached onto the body as we go. So now we get to start the body. Working on priorities now. I looked at my list, total fruit cats, and like I don't need to bring 25. You do not need to bring 25 fruit cats to it. My goodness. I mean, I really think that you need to make the Jason Voorhees ice scream, but that's just me. Okay. All right. So this one we actually do have to do 6 in the ring, unlike the feet, which were only 5, and I kept putting 6 in. Yeah, I think that'll be really cute. I actually WikiTac. He makes a bunch of really awesome, like, I guess you'd call them plushies, but they're like Furbies and they're insane. And I suggested to him that he does a Jason Voorhees Furby because he's doing Friday the 13th that night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he said his sister will be running his booth at the Big Gay Pride Market, but he's going to be at Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, those things are cursed as heck. If you want to see them for yourself, go to Instagram and look for WikiTac. Okay, increase around. Thank you, Nova. My phone's over here in front of my other monitor, and I'm just checking it every now and then in case Kit gets a hold of me and says that their new computer has arrived because I don't want to leave it out in the hallway longer than I have to. I thought I heard a cat behind me. I did not. So, fun cat story. Let me get that off my desk here because there's a blanket right here. You can't see it, but there's a blanket right here for if Pepper wants to jump up on my desk, she can lay on the blanket. I can still do my work and she can be up here cuddling. Bandit occasionally uses it too, but it's mostly Pepper. So Bandit got up on the little island we have in our dining room and knocked some stuff over. And one of the things he knocked over was a book from the U.S. Postal Service advertising stamps. And on the front of this book is a picture of the late great Betty White. Hello, baby duck waddle. How you doing? And somehow when he knocked it off the island, it landed like this. So the book is standing up in my dining room right now. And we just haven't touched it. We're waiting to see how long it takes before the thing gets knocked over. The cats are like purposefully moving around it. I'm walking around it. Kit's walking around it. It's been there since Sunday. I'll get a picture and post it to the Cryptids, Cuties, and Chaos Instagram at some point, but it's ridiculous. Just a reminder, Bandit is one of our 3 cats. We also have Pepper and Ziggy. Okay, I can already tell I've done something wrong here. Yep, I found it. I did 2 single crochets where this one right here was supposed to be a double, or it's supposed to be an increase and not just a regular single. There we go. All right, there we go. That's how that's supposed to turn out. Okay. Got to get 24 stitches on here now, so okay. So how's everybody doing? What's new? What's hip? What's happening? I am continuing to crochet a Care Bear that's going to kind of look like Jason Voorhees. There we go. Oh, what kind of Grafgan are you crocheting? Are you doing like a corner to corner Grafgan, or are you just doing back and forth single crochets or whatever colors you want to do? Waiting for one of my staff to reply to me so I can call them and help with the problem. I think they logged off, so that's fun. Yeah, that sounds like coworkers. All right. All right, so now we're going to put the legs on. Supernatural half double. Ooh. Are you doing the logo, or are you doing pictures of the cast, or what are you doing? I always love hearing what other people are doing. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Let me get to a point where I'm knowing what I'm doing. And I can click this link and take a look. Holy crap. Just looking at that is making my hands hurt. Good golly, Miss Molly. That's going to be beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful right now, but it's going to be more beautiful when you get it finished. That is awesome. Holy moly. Think I put this leg on backwards, so we're going to flip it over. Kayla, should we take a moment to talk about why I don't really watch Supernatural? Should we tell this story again, Kayla? For those who don't know, Kayla is my best friend. I've known her since I was 13. And when Kayla was showing me Supernatural for the first time, there we go. Yes, Kayla forgot about the wood chipper and showed me the episode where a demon got fed into a wood chipper. No, I don't hate the show. It's not my cup of tea, so I don't watch it. The characters are great, but it's not my thing. So, all right. Oh, this is definitely wrong somehow. All right. We're going to have to do some fixing on the legs before we can go forward with the rest of the body. I had a feeling this was going to happen because it didn't quite look right to me, but that's okay. Happy little accidents or whatever. Sometimes you make mistakes and you just got to fix them and move on. All right. I need a sewing needle because I need to undo this knot that I put here. There we go. It's going to be a little bit, but this is one of the reasons I made this tail as long as it is, because in case I did have to go back and make some adjustments, I wanted to make sure I had some leeway. I love that you know that. I love that you know the name of that episode. What's Kayla, what's the other one? The one where Misha Collins gets murdered. That was funny. Not him getting murdered, but the episode in general. It's the French something, I feel like. The French mistake? I don't know. There we go. That's better. My tail's not as long as it was, which that's okay. That's why I put a little extra on there in case something like this happened. Thank you, baby duck. Or what do you prefer to be called? Baby duck, waddles? Okay, gotta get the second foot fixed up now. That one came loose easier than the last one. I'm okay with that. Alrighty. Don't mind me, I tend to channel my inner Michael Jordan when I am concentrating on something, and by that I mean I stick my tongue out. Now I'm trying to think, Kayla, if I've ever shown you something that I like that traumatized you. I really hope not, but I feel like that probably has happened. Okay. We got even less of a tail on this one, so just trying to work as carefully as I can. There we go. Husbando does that, huh? Well, tell your husbando I said hi. There we go. So now the feet are facing front instead of kind of facing to the side, and hopefully they should crochet into place a lot better now. Hopefully being the key word, because the stitches are rebelling against me. That would be a good sticker, wouldn't it? The stitches are rebelling. I don't think so. I don't know so, but nothing's coming to mind immediately. That's legit. Again, the stitches are rebelling. You've watched Supernatural 14 times in full since 2020. How many seasons is that? Like, I'm sure I've done 15 seasons, 327 episodes. Yeah, I'm sure I've done that. With not with Supernatural, but like a similar show. I mean, I've probably watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy enough to equal 15 seasons and 327 episodes, so alrighty. So, oh my gosh, guys, y'all. So that's how they're gonna sit, and it's gonna be adorable. Yeah, that's gonna be great. All right, we've got the feet in place now. I lost track of it around season 7 or 8 and keep not fully catching up, but I'm aware of what happens. Yeah, that's kind of me with Doctor Who. I checked out after the 11th Doctor, which is a shame because I hear Peter Capaldi was great. It just I didn't vibe with it anymore. So, all right, where am I? Okay, 5 single crochet. Now the pattern I have is for both the mini Cthulhu and the big Cthulhu. We're doing the mini one because the big ones get real big and the big ones kill my wrists. So we're not going to do that. Between that and the blacklist, I get so far, then get distracted, then need to go back and rewatch and remember, rinse and repeat. That is legit. All right, so then I got to do this 6 times. So 1, 2. Oh, Kayla, while I've got you, you have not responded about Kit's birthday in Gregory. Okay, I've lost track of where I am already. 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4, 5. Which is also reminding me, I got to bug Kit about what she wants me to make for her birthday. Uh, oh, super hulock. Hmm. That was a thing, wasn't it? You know what? I didn't dislike Super Hulock. I thought it was cute and fun, but yes, it did go a little far. This is coming from the person who teamed up with somebody else to create Avenge Lock. So, Avengers and Sherlock. If you look hard enough on AO3, you can find the fix I wrote. All right, I'm just going to double check and make sure I have 30 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, we're doing good. I remember you telling me that you vended at DashCon, which props to you for surviving that. All right, so I got to do 3 rounds of just 30 single crochet. Probably Sunday afternoon, though. Okay. I don't think you and the unknown entity's schedules are going to mesh up, so I will talk to Kit when she gets home from work, and we will figure out what we're doing. Because the unknown entity has something going on Sunday, I think. The unknown entity is one of our friends. He does not like to have his name put out on the internet, so we just started calling him the unknown entity. Okay, y'all, real quick. It is suspiciously quiet in my apartment, which means either Bandit has gotten himself up to some shenanigans, or hopefully he's just sleeping in the living room. So I'm gonna take a moment. I will leave you with the chaos that is my bedroom behind me, and I'm gonna go check on Bandit. I'll be right back.
Hello, Internet. It is I, Bendito. My sleep has been disturbed for this, so y'all better love me.
He was asleep in on the couch, and I picked him up. Aw, Huds, thank you. Yeah, kitten. He's such a good boy.
Hello, Nova. Nova, I'm so sleepy. She picked me up off the couch to bring me in here.
You want to get down?
Hello, everybody. I'm so cute. I'm gonna knock the camera over, teach Mom a lesson. Yeah, you sweet boy? Okay, I'm gonna leave now, I think. Gonna go cause problems somewhere on purpose.
Oh, you can sit there. That's perfectly fine. That's what that blanket's there for. Good boy. Yes, you're such a good boy. You want bumps? Bump.
The heck was that, Mom? Good lord.
All right, we have Kitty Companion now. You can kind of see him in the corner down there. Yeah, you good boy. Nova says she's tired too, buddy.
I really am. God, all I do is sleep all day, and I'm leaving. Goodbye.
He is now behind me on the floor, laying on a little rug I've got down there, which I don't know where they are right now, but we have to do with him what we call bubble enrichment. Bubble enrichment. We're not sure why, but if you start blowing bubbles, he will just calm the heck down. He will just sit there and watch the bubbles Occasionally he'll bat at one. He's seen his public back to naps. Yes. We actually got him a bubble blower, one of those little toys that just blows bubbles over and over for children. Sadly, he doesn't like it because it makes noise, which it does make a really annoying noise, so I can understand that. But we have some catnip bubbles that he likes, but honestly, we have a bunch of little bubble toys left over from the we bought them for the first big gay spooky market that we were going to do, but then we're like, maybe we shouldn't give out bubbles for free. It could cause problems, so we didn't take them. And now I just have a huge container of little bubble wands, which do I have one over here? Um, I have one here somewhere because I keep one on my desk so that if I'm not doing anything at work, I can just turn around and blow bubbles for him. Hi, Zig. Zig, did you want to get on the internet? No, you're good? Ziggy's apparently good and will not be joining us. But yeah, he'll just sit and watch the bubbles until we get sick of it, and then he'll be like, wait, where are the bubbles? Why did they leave? Guys, we think Ziggy has a cold. So Ziggy has been sneezing a lot and doing what I have dubbed projectile snotting. It's gross. It's really gross. But so we thought it was the cat litter I bought recently. It was like 40 pounds for for like $12, which should have been the first clue that maybe it wasn't the greatest cat litter, but you know what? We're trying to save money where we can. But I did notice that around the time I started using that was around the time he started sneezing. So we're like, okay, maybe the dust is too much. We'll get rid of that completely. Got rid of it completely. Heck, I even bought new cat litter boxes. He's still sneezing. So now he gets to suffer through what I call extended spa day. Occasionally, we'll have kitty cat spa day, which is where the brushings come out and everything, and nails get trimmed. We have these little Burt's Bees cat wipes that are kind of like giving your cat a bath, but not really. Extended spa day is where Ziggy gets picked up and taken into the bathroom and shut in there with me while I'm taking a shower so he can get some steam and hopefully clear out his sinuses. So he had to deal with that this morning. And unfortunately for him, Pepper was already in the bathroom when I brought him into the bathroom and shut the door. Pepper hates him. We don't know why. We've been living together since 2018. He should be used to it by now. Or she should be used to it by now, but she just, we've gotten to a point where if I'm sitting in my chair out in the living room and she's like on my legs sleeping, Ziggy will come up and sit on the other side of one of my legs. So there's like my leg between the two of them. That's been nice. It's like having two little hot water bottles around my legs. But yeah, we're hoping that Ziggy's sneezing gets better soon. If not, I know where the vet's office is. Take him to Dr. Jenny. Okay, he's looking good, right? And he'll just like sit like that, little feet out like that. Mm. Itchy nose today. Oh, poor Tally. How's Tally doing? I'm still trying to figure out ways to get her to love me. Although last time I was over at your place, Tally did come over of her own free will when I put my hand down and went, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi, Pep. Oh, Lord. Are you going to jump up here? You're more than welcome to, but please don't knock over anything breakable. Okay, hang on 1 second, y'all. I don't mind if she jumps up here, but I would mind. I don't want her to break anything. Hi, babe, come here. Oh, God, you're heavy. Oh. Say hello to the internet. This is my Pepita. Pepita Bonita. Okay, you just want up on there? There you go. Yeah, you can sit there. You're good. Hi, sweetheart. My old lady. My old girl is 13 years old. Got her in 2014 when I first moved up to Madison for my birthday. So I say that her birthday is also my birthday. Her little ears have like bald spots on the outside because I have to give her medicine that like just gets rubbed on the inside of her ear. And that happens sometimes, but it's way better than having to take one of those oral syringes and like shove it down her throat. She hated that so much. Is there anything you want to say to your public? Hello. Yes, I am Pepper. Mother needs to get a brush and get working on me, but that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, hi baby. Mwah. Oh, don't you start sneezing too. Good lord. Yeah. You good girl. You're a very good girl. Internet. You just got head bumpums from Pepper. Don't you feel special? Good job, sweetie. Okay, so can I get back to my crocheting? Is that a no? Okay. Your blanket is falling off a little bit. What if I adjust your blanket? Okay, come here, girl. Oh, we're gonna move some stuff so that the blanket can be adjusted slightly because everything I do for my cat. I work so my cat can have a better life. Oh, hi, baby. Okay, right there. There. Is that enough space? You got enough space now? Oh, sweetie. Okay, apparently this is a cat channel now, so you gotta entertain the public. Yep, look right there in there. Oh, more bumpums, huh? Yeah, you're a good girl. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Okay, so my bit rate for stream health over here on on this monitor is telling me that things are great. So I'm guessing the music is what was causing the problem. But that is okay because I will figure out how to just download the playlist to my computer, and then instead of streaming it on the internet, we will just hi. You gonna lay down now? We will just have it that way. So we'll figure that out later. Oh, I love you too, sweetheart. All right, so 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is the last row of just going around in circles for a bit. All right. Hi. Yes, I love you too. I still have the bed, but it's not on my desk anymore. I bought a cat bed that attached to my desk specifically so that Pepper and or Bandit could lay on it while I was working and not take up half my desk and knock stuff over while I'm trying to work. It's not here anymore because they never used it when it was over here. Bless you, Ziggy. But now it's over by my window. So both Pepper and Bandit will get up there. Bandit has been using it for evil lately and attacking the shades on my window. So, oh Ziggy. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he sneezed like 3 times. Oh, wait a second. That needs to be a decrease. Yeah, Ziggy's slightly miserable. He he got the silent treatment from me on Sunday because I woke up at 6:30 in the morning because I'm crazy like that. And the moment I woke up, he was just yelling at me, and I couldn't use the restroom in peace because he was digging his little paw underneath the door and yowling until I finally fed him. I mean, I reminded him that we do not negotiate with terrorists in this house, but so basically all day I was just kind of ignoring him, which was really hard because I was out in the living room watching Kit play Baldur's Gate 3, which my god, that game. I don't want to play it myself, but I'm enjoying watching it like it's a movie. Anyway, he was on my lap the entire day. So it's hard to ignore something when it's just right there in front of your face. But I managed it. Okay. I'm doing some counting because I, of course, I've just remembered that he's not going to be entirely this color. These are the pants, so I probably should switch over to the shirt soon. Which, honestly, mm, you know what I think about right now is a good since I'm at the end of this. I'm at the beginning of the next row anyway. Now is a good time as any to get switched over to the green, which is not next to me. But don't worry, it's on the bed. In my lunch today, I just went around and like, do I have this color in this weight? Yes, I do. Okay, so I found all the colors I need before I got started. So we have more Burnett blanket in a color I don't know the name of because I lost the wrapper a while ago. Oh, do you want some? I don't think you should have coffee. It'll stunt your growth. You don't care? Well, you don't like coffee anyway. You sniff at it, you make a face, and then you act like I have insulted you for offering you some coffee. I don't actually offer the cat coffee. I put my mug up and like, oh, you want some? And she's like, all the cats are like that. All right. This might be a little high waisted, but if it is, I just know for the next time I make one of these that I don't have to go as high. Oh, good. I did cut the right yarn. I have cut the wrong yarn before, and it's annoying. So for yarn colors, we have the terracotta, which is the pants. We have this green that is probably like pine or something that I don't know the name of. For the boots, again, a color I don't know the name of because I lost the wrapper forever ago. I want to say it's taupe. Are you gonna get comfy? Yeah, good girl. When we get to the head, we're gonna switch over to a quote unquote skin color, which is almond. I've been told that Bernat blanket in birch, say that 3 times fast, is a better skin color, but I cannot find that for the life of me. And someone else said almond's a good alternative, so I'm like, great, we'll use that. Which you can help me with this chat. So what I'm planning for the bear is the head, of course, is going to be in the skin color. And then we're going to have the mask on, and part of the mask is going to be his nose, because if I'm going to be ridiculous, I'm going to go for maximum ridiculousness. How do I do the ears? Should I do the ears in the quote unquote skin color to match the rest of the head? Or do I try to do the ears in the mask color? I can see either one working, but I would like to know you guys' opinions. You okay, Pep? No, I'm just turning around. You're tired of facing your public? You got to show them the other end? That's legit. I think I told this story already. On Saturday, we went to Tabby and Jack's down on University. Cute little pet store. Probably will go back and get more stuff. And we got this. I found an Easter egg with a chocolate peanut butter egg in it, which I still haven't eaten. I need to go rectify that at some point. And I got a free gift, so I got these treats that are supposed to be for cats and dogs, and they're dehydrated, like, or freeze dried pork heart, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The cats seem to like them, but I don't know if they agree with Pepper's stomach, so I don't think I'll be giving her any more of those. Like right after I gave one, she got sick in my room. She has enough stomach problems without me giving her stuff that makes it worse, so we'll stick to greenies. She loves greenies, don't you, baby? Yeah, you're such a good baby. You got dandruff. I need to brush you again, but I gotta be careful. One time I brushed her and I didn't think I was brushing her hard, but then she had a bald spot and I felt awful. You poor thing. She got her both she and Bandit got their claws trimmed earlier, which, oh my gosh, guys. Is this adorable or what? It doesn't even have a head yet and it's super cute. Yes, you're super cute too. Am I going to have to add cats to the title? Coffee crafts cats and chat or chill? Oh, you going to leave? Bye. Good girl, Pep. You go snooze somewhere. All right, we're going to start stuffing this because the hole here is going to get smaller soon. My goodness, this is going to be adorable. All right, where am I? Ah, okay, I found where I am. We're good. For those wondering, I am on row 13. Now, this pattern is done so that you sew the arms on last, which I don't normally like, but I keep forgetting to make the arms before I do anything else, so we'll just do those last. I gotta take my ring off real quick. It moves around when I'm crocheting and it starts bugging me. Honestly, I should just start the stream with it on my necklace. Okay. It kind of looked like right here, there was an extra stitch right here that I had skipped over, but nope, that's part of the decrease there, so. I'd rather pull out a few stitches now to double check something than have to pull out like a million stitches later. So the sinker eye tool that I've got coming in, it's supposed to be here on Thursday. With my luck, it probably won't be here before stream, but I bought it through Etsy, and Etsy usually sends me an email Pep, good girl. There's a set of cat stairs over there, and I'm praising Pepper for scratching on them like she should. Anyway, I'm gonna have to really use my lint brush on this thing because there's pepper hair all over it now. I should get an email when the tool arrives. So then, if it's while I'm on stream, we can do an unboxing real quick, and then put the eyes on Ace Cthulhu in place. So I'm thinking Thursday we'll work. We'll finish up this guy if he's not already finished, and then if Ace Cthulhu's if the tool comes in, we can you guys not. Yes, good boy, Bandit. You're also scratching on the thing you're supposed to be scratching on, but stop antagonizing your sister. Cats, man. Anyway, finish this guy up, and then if the tool arrives, we can get the eyeballs onto Cthulhu or Ace Cthulhu and get that taken care of. All right, so another thing we have to do is the tummy circle, which I'm thinking either black or white. Good boy, B. And now, of course, now that I've already started doing it this way, I just realized what I could have done is done the brown all the way up, and then done the tummy circle in green. But I'm not I'm not tearing stuff out. We are good the way we are. All right, so I need to do 3 rounds of just single crochet around. I will say one really nice thing about these streams is that it gives me a better idea of how long it takes me to make something. Like before, I could not tell you how long it took me to make something because I would stop and go do something else and then come back, and it wouldn't be just like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. No, I would literally like put down my crocheting, go play a video game, or go read a book, and then come back. But with this, for the most part, I am spending 2 hours just crocheting. So I know that Cthulhu is going to take at least 3 streams, I think. Well, 2.5 streams because we started them after we finished up Mothman. Mothman took a stream and a half, I think. This guy will probably take at least 2 streams. I mentioned this before, but I'm seriously considering putting on my price tags instead of this took X amount of hours to make. This took X amount of episodes of Forensic Files. This took one free play or one long play of Bioshock. This took 3 HUD 601 streams, stuff like that. People won't know what I'm talking about for the most part, but that's okay. I find it funny. And sometimes you have to do things just because you find it funny. It doesn't matter if no one else does. The whole reason I'm doing this Friday the 13th thing and making all these Jason things is because I find it funny. I'm not a horror movie person, like at all. I think the scariest horror movie I've seen, like I know I've seen 2 horror movies from the beginning to end on purpose, not counting Zombieland. I don't consider Zombieland a horror movie. I consider that a comedy. But the 2 horror movies that I know I have watched from beginning to end are Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street 4? Is that the Dream Warriors one? Whatever one the Dream Warriors one is. Why did I watch them, did you ask? Well, because I didn't have a choice. Oh, Nova, I'm sorry that Twitch is being mean to you. Gotta drive home, so you're out by. Okay, drive safely. Don't have Twitch running in the background while you're driving because that's unsafe. Even if you're not like streaming or anything, just what, put your phone down. I'm sorry that Twitch hates you. DM me later about all the messages I missed because Twitch wouldn't let you send them. Okay. I'm thinking for the next one, we start the green at least one row down further. The nice thing about this is like right now you can see the color changes, but if I put the tail right about here, no you won't. All right. 14, 15, 16, okay. Okay, good. You use that Spotify to entertain you. Have a safe drive. Y'all, I'm kind of annoyed. So I have Discovery Plus because I don't remember why I got it, other than access to a bunch of cool shows and stuff. I don't know if it was one of those ones where I had like a free month and then we liked it so we kept it or what. But they took a bunch of stuff off recently, and I think it's all History Channel stuff, and that's very annoying to me because I watched a lot of stuff from the History Channel that what definitely was not History Channel stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. For example, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. I was enjoying that. For those who don't know, Skinwalker Ranch is out in Utah, and that place is probably cursed. Um, they keep seeing UFOs out there and weird, like giant dire wolves and whatnot. You know what? Easiest thing you can do is just look up the Red Web podcast episode on Skinwalker Ranch. It's a nice condensed little thing about the ranch itself. And then the show, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, was a bunch of people like trying to investigate it and like all there's actual science involved, and I appreciate that. And I guess they've stopped doing Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, but they have a follow up show that's like Beyond Skinwalker Ranch, and I can't watch it because I don't have the History Channel. There's also a new show where David Duchovny talks about conspiracies, and then Dan Aykroyd I think talks about supernatural stuff. Again, can't watch it because I don't have the History Channel. I'm gonna figure this out someday. My gosh, y'all. There we go. He's so cute. It's going so well. Okay, where am I? All right. We're going to do one more row of green and then switch over to the skin color, which is also on the bed behind me, so I'll have to get up and get it. Hi, boys. Are you behaving? I heard one of them just do a little Murph sort of sound, so I had to look and make sure that they weren't antagonizing each other. Hi, Zig. Zig, do you want to be on the internet? All the other cats have been on the internet today. All right. Need to grab my skin color yarn now. All right. So this is Bernat Blanket in almond. It's not very skin colory, but you know what? It works for our purposes. We're making a teddy bear that looks like a movie serial killer. We'll be fine. Sometimes attaching the yarn is the most annoying part. Okay. We can get this extra stitch marker off here for right now. So for those who don't know, on Wednesday nights, hopefully starting this week, Skulls and Cupcakes, the Twitch channel, the video game Twitch channel I have with my fiance. We're gonna start doing streams on there. We started on Saturday. We did some Minecraft, the two of us, and well, I feel I don't. We streamed for like 2, maybe 3 hours, and oh, Ziggy, I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's just coughing up a storm and sneezing. Anyway, um, we played Minecraft for a few hours. The first at least hour was in this snowy hellscape where we kept getting killed and we couldn't get out of the snow, and we were just Kit wants to make an armadillo ranch, and to do that you need the savanna biome or the mesa biome. So we couldn't get out of the snow in that one, and then we made a second world which I was in control of, so monsters were not turned on, and we tried to find a mesa biome there and didn't. So finally, they have like pre-generated worlds you can do where you just go to it's a setting you can do when you start it up. And I just picked the mesa biome setting, and there were armadillos as soon as we got there, so that was great. So next stream we'll probably actually start building the ranch. And I'll have to turn monsters back on because, I usually just play without them because I'm kind of a wimp and I don't like spiders, like at all. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. We got our 24 stitches in there that we're supposed to have. Gonna put some more. Now, if you were here on Sunday when I was working on Ace Care Thulu, we put a hair curler. Ah, welcome back. Not really welcome back. It's more of a my goodness, why can't it just be easy to do this? There we go. Okay, I keep trying to purge that message, but it keeps just telling me he's already banned, so we're not going to worry about it. Uh, couldn't tell you, Kayla. Maybe Twitch likes you more. No, that's okay. I saw it. I took care of it. We're good. All right, where are we now? We get one of those every stream. Nova was saying that they have a block list for stuff like that. Oh, I still love that that banhammer emote that Kit did of you. Good. I'm glad you are fond of it too. Gotta remember to keep this down where you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, Nova was saying that they have like a ban list that you upload somehow or something. For some reason, people keep trying to take it from me. No idea why. Nobody will take your ban hammer away from you, and they shouldn't try to take the mallet away either. Let you have the mallet. All right. All right. So now we just do 3 rounds of the 30 again. For those who don't know, the reason I'm doing 2 stitch markers here is because it makes it easier for me to know what row I'm on for when I have to just do multiple rows just going around. Continuous spirals are a little bit difficult to count. Like sometimes if you're like started a color change, like I know I did the color change on round, where is it? I started the color change on round 19. So the next one is 20, and now I'm 21 through 23 are just going around in circles, but I still like putting the stitch marker there even if even if the color change helps me figure out where I am, just so I'm in the habit and then I don't forget to do it when I really need to do it. I'm surprised Bandit isn't in here bugging me more because usually I get done with work at 2 and then usually by 2:30 I'm in the living room settled down with whatever I want to work on right then. Got something playing on TV and he's in my lap. And usually if I'm not doing that, he will come in and be like,
Where are you? Where have you been? Come on. Mother, are you not paying attention? It is after the work times. You are not supposed to be at the desk anymore.
hmm. I was hoping there's a in that message from the bot, there's like an at username there, and I was hoping to try and ban that one too, but I may have to like go through other channels to do so. It could be worse. It could be that one time we had that person like doing all the racial slurs and stuff, and that was awful. I think one of these times on stream, it's just going to be me sitting at my computer with just the one camera on, trying to get my shop set up. Because I really do need to do that. Apparently, UW Health is calling me. UW Health is going to have to wait. The thing is, I have an idea for picture taking. I just need to do it. No, a lot of good pictures I take are usually just right here on my desk. And I used to have a desk mat that I got from Hud's right here. I have moved that desk mat over to this side of the desk. And then what I want to do is get a desk mat that is like in my colors and possibly with my logo on it. We found a place that can do it. We just have to Katie's working on designing it for me. Alrighty. I think we're actually going to stop after sorry, the my phone does this thing now where it tries to it looks like a text message of a voicemail, but it's never right. So also I think they're giving me information that I already know. I do want to craft stream eventually. However, the major projects I have going on are gifts. Kayla, at some point, if you want to do, if we're like both available at the same time, we should like co-stream. Have one chat going, do that stream together thing, and then we just sit and craft. Like what I would like the Sunday night Stitch and Chill to be is like people in Discord chatting along with me while I'm working. So I'm hoping to get that set up at some point. All right, this is looking really good. He's sitting properly. His head's looking good. Next will be like shaping the cheeks and everything. But I think I'm going to call it here. I am starting to get a headache, because the weather is what the weather is. Okay, I'm not following a lot of people right now, especially not craft people, because I haven't really found a bunch of craft people to follow. Oh, this is nice. They just sent me right to similar crafts and stuff. What do we got here? You know, oh, that's Dutch. Okay, so I got to start watching more maker crafters so I know, some people. All right, once again, I'm not sending you anywhere because I don't know what I'm doing. I do got to start watching some other maker crafter streamers so I have places to send you. But for right now, I'm just going to call it a night. We'll be back on Thursday. We'll work more on the Jason Voorhees Care Bear. We'll probably work some on Ace Care Thulu. Hopefully, my tool is here by then, or it arrives during stream. That would be nice too. So until then, goodbye.